wick.
Hey traders, what's going on? It is Liam back here with Young Investor, and we're going to be doing another analysis on Bitcoin after it did a big move today and what was the significance coming from that move. So today we tried to break 20,000 and we did see a large pullback. On the 4 hour, it doesn't show it necessarily as much. You can see from this wick, it did wick all the way down almost to 18,000 and actually almost even to 17,000. Of course, this is like a scary thing to think about, but when you take it into a bigger perspective of what Bitcoin is doing as a whole, it's not so concerning. Because the other day, we previously tried to test 20,000. We did break all-time highs, which was great, but we did see the same large pullback. And then we beg the question, after that large move, why did we pull back again? Why weren't we ready to do it again? When you pull forward, the parabolic run um, has to do a lot to do with supply. With the recent halving, it was kind of known that this run was going to happen based upon lower supply and more demand. We had big banks buying into it with hundreds of millions of dollars, whales making big moves. So there clearly is something on the horizon. But what does this say when we pull up on the daily? The daily, it does look kind of, we're still very bullish. Like, wow, like just look at that chart. I mean, this is just a smaller pullback for a longer run. I still do have such a high price target on this going to 25K by the end of this year. So it begs the question, was this in a bearish indicator? No, it wasn't. It actually has to do more with people taking profit when, in fact, if we do pull up the monthly chart, you look at this on a monthly basis, this is hardly engulfing. This is so bullish. In the longer term, this could even be projected to go to 40K, giving it more of a long-term bias. So a lot of people that are saying now that, okay, yeah, like we're screwed, everybody sell, like this is the top, like this is a joke. I argue that it's not. I argue that this is just a smaller pullback for another leg higher. And it is a crucial spot. We really do need to think about, if you go back again to that daily chart, it's been, years. It's been years since we've been close to this level. And it is a significant point in Bitcoin. It's going to alter this 20,000 kind of alters the reality of what people think of Bitcoin. So, what am I going to be doing in the short term? As far as short term, I will be still staying in. There is nothing that is changing. And I need you guys to stop panicking. The panic really isn't there. You remember, like I said the other day, we were getting overbought. It was more than expected that we would pull back. And this pullback, like I said, seems to be a pullback for another leg higher. Yeah, so now I'm actually going to pull up an article that I saw on CoinDesk, and it kind of reaffirms what I was saying. So the first mover, Bitcoin's failure to show that it couldn't break 20K, is just really showing that the big investors are finally arriving. People need to get in at short prices. PayPal and Square have been shown to be taking very large stakes. In fact, there was an analyst, an old Goldman Sachs analyst, who estimated once that these large investors start dumping and putting their money into this market, we could see Bitcoin well over 250K. So, and another Wall Street firm later, CNBC, reported that it could actually even reach 50K by the end of the year, which is ridiculous. I think that may be a little too bullish for me. But as the market as a whole, it's very interesting to think about coins with altcoins like Ethereum, XRP, and Stellar. You know, once all the investors get deep into Bitcoin, are they going to be considering altcoins? Is this only the beginning of the move? Are we still super, super early? So, anyways, I would like to wrap it up and just show you guys one last little graph that I saw, because this is showing the implied volatility when we are getting to these points. As you can see, the implied volatility raised a great amount. And this is something to be expected. When we're getting to these all-time highs, when we're about to break 20K, people want to get in. The FOMO cycle has not even started. Just wait till people think that they missed out on Bitcoin and they need to buy at 22K, 24K, 60K. I'm just saying this is just the beginning, guys. There's nothing to fear about. And hold on, and boys, girls, strap up. This thing could get crazy. All right, thank you guys so much for watching.